Okay.
What's up, America?
And it's a nice cube. Hi everyone, my name's Matthew Lundeen, and this is the podcast that doesn't have a name yet because we couldn't figure out a name. Well, there's no editing that out. There's no editing that out. So let's just roll with it.
Okay.
My name is Matthew Lundeen. This is the host of this channel, Jacob McGorvick. This is Ben Walters, and the very over-enthusiastic fellow here is Colin Steele.
Hashtag Egyptian Zombie. Look at me up on YouTube. I'm a pro.
Hashtag doesn't work on
Don't do it. Don't do it. You will
You just don't have
find
any
terrible
videos.
things. You will find horrifying things.
Who cares?
So I think we should start off this new podcast by talking about what we've been playing this week. So, Mr. Steele,
Yes.
what have you been playing this week?
Assassin's Creed 3 multiplayer. Okay, now I know it's a bit old of a game. It's fun until it pisses you off so hard. Smoke bombs in that game, just...
The only reason I don't play it anymore is because I basically just kind of gave up on AC3 when I realized that they just completely just cocked up the stealth elements.
Well, here's the thing, though. Revelations, they basically just copy and pasted the kill animations into...
Yeah, I think the
3.
kill animations take way too long. That it just
Oh, no,
gives
they're
enough
awesome.
Time.
No,
they're
they're
awesome, but
they're
they
cool,
just
but
give
they
enough
could be
time for
quicker.
another person to just run up
No,
to you and
it's
kill
not that,
you.
but it's just not original for AC3 because 2 and 3 have like the same animations.
It's difficult for me to say which one I like better, whether in terms of multiplayer. Single player, I think Revelations and 3 were both very weak.
3 was better than
It
Revelations.
was better than Revelations, but I still think there were some good parts about Revelations. But 3, it was like they just shot their shit on the ending of that game.
Dude.
I'm not even angry at Sebastian for spoiling it now. I'm not even angry.
How did
at
Sebastian even spoil that? I thought he didn't play
For
this.
people who
multiplayer.
don't know Sebastian, if you watch our other video, he's that person we don't know.
Yay!
Stalker person.
Shameless plugging.
Yes.
Wonderful. Total disconnect.
Make sure you guys watch that.
So yes,
Guys,
watch
make
other
sure you
videos
don't
on this
do
wonder,
any
on this
spoilers.
Yeah.
wonderful man's
JTP Gaming.
channel. You don't need to advertise the channel. If they're here, they already know the name of the goddamn channel.
Oh, please,
self-advertising.
please.
Stop self-advertising.
Sponsor.
We don't have any channels of our own, so we can't advertise at the end of this podcast. Like,
Okay, what about you, Jake?
Alright, so obviously you've been playing some Payday 2
hell yeah, we
with
have.
me, Colin, Paul, and this random guy.
And also, Paul lives in Florida, so don't expect him to be
Yes.
on any of these
Yes.
unless it's like next summer.
unless we get him on Skype
Yes.
and he's like, "Hey, what up?" God, you know what? But shout out to Paul because he lives in Florida, and that's a tragedy in and of itself.
Maybe we should do the video Skype so we can show the audience who he is.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright.
And the thing is, I have 2 images of him in my mind. One is from like McClure before he left, and where I didn't really talk to him a lot, and he wasn't really a friend.
Shout out to
And then,
middle school.
and then when I saw him like a couple weeks ago during the summer, and it was like he just was like. He just had like I think he had like a hat on backwards and he had like a tank top and he was just I was just like
He's been politicized.
Alright,
wow.
Anyways,
Alright.
getting off topic.
So what else have you been playing?
We
besides Payday?
also have been playing some Smite.
Dude, Smite is an interesting game, but a lot of the characters are kind of unfair.
Yes.
But I mean,
It's still
thing
fun.
is,
but
it's still delightful.
But
I love that game.
What we figured out, if one of our Smite videos does come out, we all suck when we play together. So
That's not true.
Yes,
See,
it is.
What happened was, they're gonna argue and moan because they think, oh, we're terrible as a team. I disagree. I think, if anything, the
I
weakness.
just suck in general.
The weakness. I'm sorry.
I'm not
Wow.
gonna blame it on any of you.
Wow.
I just suck in general at the game.
Don't say that.
No, I suck in
So-
general.
I think it's just because we were up against literally an opponent that would not die, that refused to give up. That's the problem.
dude,
That
they
we
freaking charge.
I'm reasonably certain that we actually went into the queue for Europe instead of America, and we were just facing off against like. We were facing off against Germans on like who were like
Let's
drunk
not be
on
racist
mead.
here.
Alright.
No,
Okay.
no, that's Switzerland. Oh, I love you, Switzerland. You are the best.
Alright. So Matt, any later news?
We haven't finished what we've been playing
No.
this week, Jake.
We're
Ben, what have you
done.
been playing?
Forcing my way to play Smite so I can at least try to catch up and not be so
Good for
horrible
you.
at it.
Sorry about that, people.
Did you just get
Got a baby cry.
I did.
Anyways, go on, Ben.
And I've been playing Farming Simulator.
See you later.
Now it's Rooster Teeth with Gavin's food call over here.
Oh yeah. So apparently, I almost called you Gavin. So apparently, my friend Colin watches Rooster Teeth a little too much. So he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna record a silly noise that Gavin made, and I'm gonna make it my ringtone."
That's him. If you don't know Colin,
Wunderbar.
subscribe to Egyptian Zombie, even though he doesn't have any videos.
Even though he doesn't have a YouTube channel or anything, while you're at it, subscribe to me, even though you probably can't because I don't have any videos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just subscribe to everyone here.
And what I've been playing, well, to be honest, for the past week, I've actually been doing a lot of nothing, and I've been doing. I did Smite with with these three gentlemen, and Sebastian, who shall we'll just call him Random Guy.
Sebastian,
guy.
Sebastian, who shall remain unnamed.
He is Random Guy. We'll call him that from now on.
It's like the Voldemort of this podcast. He should not be named.
Yeah, he's kind of like the Adam West Batman series. He's kind of like Catwoman.
Never.
No, not Catwoman. Batgirl.
Okay, now, guys,
she just shows up
we're
at
going
random
off
episodes.
on tangents now.
Yes.
Every single podcast.
Tangents, Matt.
Every single podcast goes off topic occasionally. Don't take my companion key. Don't be.
I guess we're gonna cut
don't
this
you
part
fucking-
out.
Yeah, we probably
No.
Tangent.
No.
Yes, we're cutting it
We're
out.
cutting
No,
that
we're not,
out.
because
Yeah.
this is podcast. This is podcast
yeah.
discussion. This is a companion cube. It is soft and is delightful.
Okay.
Alright, anyways.
Alright, so what I've been playing is I've been playing a lot of Don't You Fucking Dare. Alright, I've been playing a lot of
Don't You Fucking Dare.
I've played a
Go look that
bit.
up
I've
on
been
YouTube.
revisiting Assassin's Creed 3
like
and
Marvel.
Revelations because 4's coming out, so I was like, I'm gonna revisit it. And then quickly after, I was like, that was kind of fun. Really, I finished all the side missions. There's nothing to do now.
It's true. Like,
there really isn't.
like I wanted to replay 2 before 4 came out just because 2 is amazing.
It was beautiful.
But I just couldn't do it. I'm sorry.
If you're an Assassin's Creed fan, if you own all the games, the best thing to do, don't replay Revelations because that game
I've done that
that
3
game
times.
doesn't have enough to it. I've played it 3 times too. Don't play 3 again because there's a lot of the first 5 sequences of the game is just a lot of filler content and I wouldn't say that. It was kind of interesting, but it was just you're just waiting. You're just like at one minute you're like, oh, this is interesting. Oh, this is edgy. And then you get to the end of it and you're like, oh shit! And then you realize that you've basically wasted 6 sequences of actual gameplay on what is basically a really long tutorial.
True.
So if you want to replay probably the highlight of Assassin's Creed in its like popularity and also in terms of its quality. So let's go on to our next section, which basically we look up news topics. Now we would do a trailer segment like other podcasts at this point, but actually we do have a trailer segment. We're going to do that after our first topic. So now this first topic, these guys don't really play Metal Gear Solid, but I do. The thing is, and this isn't actually like the topic I want to get to. This actually is going to lead into a better topic. So it's all confusing, but you'll understand. So, Metal Gear Solid 5 ditches rations for health regeneration. It has been announced that Metal Gear Solid 5 will feature a health regeneration system. It will ditch the long standard tradition of using rations in order to regain lost health. This is a move that is sure to annoy long-standing veterans of the series. Now, technically, health regeneration has been in the Metal Gear Solid franchise since Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, when your health got to a frighteningly low level. The regeneration used to kick in to help you get back a small portion of your lost health.
Keep going.
With Metal Gear Solid 5, it appears that rather than just getting a small portion of your health back, you will be able to slowly regain all of it. This news should be taken with a pinch of salt at this moment in time, as Kojima could simply be trolling us with the news in an attempt to get a reaction from the public.
Stop that.
Fuck all of you guys. Alright.
I don't really see how health
Seriously,
regeneration is that realistic if they really wanted to. I've always imagined like the ultimate video game being where like if you got shot you'd have to limp around
Yeah.
for like an hour
But
until
see-
you could find a med
Yeah, but
kit,
that
and then
also
you'd be wearing a cast and then every like hour or so you'd have to go take a piss.
The problem,
Otherwise you'd pee yourself.
The
and
problem
then you'd walk
is,
slowly or something. I don't
if
know.
we make video
I
games,
think
the problem is if we make video games too realistic,
one shot
it's
kill.
going to be, it's not going to be fun.
That's true.
Then you're getting into
So we have to find a middle ground. And it's not even,
Roleplay.
and it's not even just for all
First-person
games.
shooter roleplay.
They've done that. It's called Deus Ex.
They have sex.
Deus Ex.
They have sex.
Deus
Shut
Ex.
up, shut up, shut up.
Just go.
Just go.
Long-standing fans are seriously hoping this will not be in the final product, as they view having hidden rations in the environment not only adds more depth, but also adds a level of authenticity as well. This movie feels very unlike the Metal Gear Solid we've come to know and love, but it could be that Hideo Kojima is trying to get it with the times, as this sort of feature is now becoming more and more commonplace within the video game industry. Now, this is a discussion that I'd like to get into, because for a franchise like this, that stuff is very common. However, a lot of other franchises in the past have moved towards that themselves. You know, with like, you know, it made the transition from regenerating health to taking med kits, or from med kits to regenerating health. A good example is Assassin's Creed, because in Assassin's Creed 3 there was regenerating health, and that was so much better than the bullshit mechanic.
I love
where,
that.
Where
Yeah.
it was like, take medicine and regain all of your health, and you
Or
can carry 20
or-
vials of it.
or-
Left 4 Dead.
Or
Left 4 Dead.
or if you consider Skyrim, if you just carry around enough potatoes, you can live forever. Just in the middle of battle, if you're low on health, you just
Potatoes do that?
eat some raw
Yeah.
potatoes.
Oh, I just carry around a ton of health potions, and I
Well,
actually have a
that
file.
works too,
There's actually a
but
mission
if
where
you
you can
eat
get
enough-
this like vial that's like vial that like refills every once in a while, and it just
really?
regains all of your health. And it's like you just like put the cap on it, and it's like wait for this thing to refill magically. Yeah, and you can actually set it to anything, so you can do like more magicka, more stamina. I chose more health
I'm
because
reading
that was the
it.
problem. But really, I'd like to get into this because I want to know: what do you think is better, regenerating health or health packs? And is there like a middle? And is there like a situation where one is better than the other?
It depends on the game, really. I mean,
Yeah, if like in Left 4 Dead 2 and 1, they have med kits, which if you just sit there, your guy's just like wrapping your arm and stuff like that, and you instantly like gain a certain amount of health. Or pills. It doesn't. It
There's
gives you
random
like,
pills,
gives
you
you
know.
I just gotta
random
take
pills.
pills and hope I get better.
just shoot it up, man.
That's the Max Payne
There's
way of
also
doing things.
adrenaline.
You just like take painkillers, and then just jump through the air and shoot people.
Well,
So.
Drugs, don't do drugs.
okay. I know this isn't gonna be on our
Don't do
topic
drugs,
list
they're
right
really
now,
help.
but I kind of want to talk about Last of Us here, people.
Oh,
Do you want to
good
talk
game.
about how there's been a lot of PC fans who have been saying like this is the
No.
consoles are
Not wait. It came out for PC. What?
Well, no, it didn't come out for PC.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay, I want to say something, though. Okay, so, you know, for those of you who have played Last of Us, this isn't going to involve any spoilers, what I'm about to say here.
But if it does,
But-
we have the spoiler thing.
Yes. Okay, so,
We should
when
explain that.
you get bitten by a zombie, unlike every other zombie game, movie, or show, like, you can either get scratched or bitten. You get fucking scratched, like, every 5 seconds, and you don't turn into a zombie. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
Well,
that's like Left 4 Dead 2. Like, supposedly they're immune to the infection.
All of them are immune,
but
and then
yes.
that's like the thing. It's like every single game. It's always like it always follows a group of people who all meet up and they manage to meet up because they're all immune. It always
Would
follows.
you rather
a
play
formula.
as a person who's not immune, and then it'd just be like 5 minutes
I-
of gameplay where you're running, and then you get
That's actually
That's
like
called
State of
Daisy.
Yeah,
Decay.
yeah, I was
State
gonna
of
say that,
Decay.
yeah.
And it's also called DayZ.
DayZ is a good game. I
well,
like DayZ.
yeah, but
Okay.
I mean, that's different.
Yeah, and the thing is, with just screw this topic, screw the regeneration and health kit topic. We might loop around back to it, but we're clearly moving on to a much more interesting
Yes.
topic.
Men
So-
get solid health care.
All right.
Well, Snake is getting old. Let's be
Dude,
honest.
how is he even standing?
Well, I mean, this is a prequel, but I mean,
Need social
back
security.
back in the old '80s
Social
or
security.
'70s. I don't
Need
know.
social
I don't know when the fuck this
Okay.
game is. It's '80s. It's '80s. I know it is. or late 70s.
Okay. Go on.
Maybe
We have
even
know
late.
what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah, no.
There's flying whales. Let's move on. So, zombies.
I
The thing is, because sometimes it changes, because I remember watching Resident Evil a while back, and it was like, if you even get so much as like a scratch, then it's like, oh, you dead, bitch. And then, but then in other things, it's like, it's only if it's a bite. Or really, there's like a medical way of looking at it, where it's like, oh, yeah, if you even get even the slightest transmission of like the disease, you're dead. Or there's like the sort, or in the olden days of zombie films when it wasn't like viral weaponry, and it was just like it just happened, or it was like magic, because that was like kind of like a thing that was like voodoo magic. Then it was just like it's only transmits if it's a bite, even though it could probably be transferred to other ways. It's just a bite. Just that's the only way.
I think though, The Last of Us definitely did definitely took a different route and completely redefined how we view zombies, other than as just a viral, bacteria kind of thing that kills you and takes over your brain. It is a fungal infection, which is definitely different. And the fact is that you don't die.
It's also scary as crap. Like before the game was officially announced, there was like a viral video on the website that was like, it was a video of like this ant being taken over by this fungus.
Yeah,
and,
I've
like,
seen that.
And it's like spore growing out of the skull of the ant. Like I heard on the Rooster Teeth podcast, they talked about this at one point where there was like apparently there's this fungus that like this is related.
No, let him finish.
Okay.
Where there's this fungus that it'll infect like a bug or like an insect or something, and then it'll go into a field, and then a cow will eat the grass that he's on, and then it'll take over the cow.
It's a parasite that looks like food to a snail, and the snail will eat it and then poop it out. And when the parasite is covered in the snail's feces, it will be attractive to ants. And when the ants eat it, it will then take over the ant's brain, and the ant will walk out into the field, and then it will go up onto the blade of grass where the sheep will eat it, and then the parasite will be happy in the sheep's stomach.
See, people, the one thing we got on other podcasts is we actually know science shit. Here, people. See, Ben does here. Okay.
And, anyways, if you don't see me talking during this, I haven't played The Last of Us.
Alright.
And the only reason he's played it is because I lent him my PS3, because all these guys own Xboxes. I'm a PlayStation 3 fan.
Okay.
Not PlayStation in general?
Well, actually PlayStation in general, but I just said because... Oh.
Okay, Jake, you want to say anything? Or switch to anything?
Yeah, let's just go to a trailer. Why not?
So,
Sure.
so we're gonna watch a trailer?
Yes, we're gonna be watching a trailer, and so will you guys.
Transition!
Transition!
Well, that was an awesome trailer. Seriously, how fucking awesome is this companion cube?
And hey, we got chips! Woo! Okay, go on.
And we got chips and stuff. All in the manner of that trailer. All in the span of that trailer.
Yep.
Totally no editing.
So,
all of you fuckers
GTA
do.
5.
Because we
Really good graphics.
it's looking great.
I'm sorry, but
We haven't seen
I'm
like
not
an
that
actual
impressed.
gameplay demo of it.
I'm not that
We've
impressed.
mainly seen just trailers and stuff like, hey, this is what it is, even though it's like,
Compared to Tom
it's
Clancy's
still very
on
much,
the side.
Yeah.
might not be
Graphics are
all it's
a
cracked
little
up to be, which is the reason why I'm slightly cautious.
Just
But
saying.
I'd like to see if they implement the same open world strategies as they had in previous games, because this looks like it has a little more plot than it normally should, and I still think they should have more. If not,
Sorry. Go on.
if not more open world.
Put it in the middle. Jake doesn't, no.
Okay, go on. Keep going.
Alright.
If not more open world, and I think that they could do one of two things, and they could have it be something like Skyrim with a bunch of side quests, which is kind of what it's been, or they could just have it be a straightforward plot.
No, but
To be honest, I kind of not, I don't really follow.
okay, so
But we have an article about, I got this from, well actually I don't know where I got it from.
You got it from the internet.
I got it from the internet. I wish I had, next time I'm going to be much more efficient with like trying to find out what my sources are. But until then, we have this. And it is an article called 3 Ways that GTA 5 Will Take Games to the Next Level. So, number one, and I'm pretty sure, and I kind of looked over the article, and I think that the guy or girl who wrote this article is British.
yeah.
I saw some words. So, do you want me to say in the British accent? Or
No, not in the slightest, no.
Okay.
Say it in the most American accent you can.
Let's just try it, just for no real fun.
go.
Okay. Grand Theft Auto 4's tale of an immigrant moving to the US in pursuit of that elusive American dream, only to find his supposedly filthy rich cousin living in near squalor, struck a chord with the world in the midst of a global recession, paving the way for a wave of games that feature darker...
You sound like a cartooned animated Mitt Romney.
I'm doing impersonation... That's completely false. I'm doing impersonation of the guy from the IT crowd! I'm doing impersonation of the main character from the IT crowd. That show is fucking awesome.
Okay, just go. Just keep going.
Do it more American.
Grand Theft Auto 4's tale of an immigrant moving to the... Okay, number one. So number one is it has a mature narrative with deep characterization. Grand Theft Auto 4's tale of an immigrant moving to the U.S. in pursuit of that elusive American dream, only to find his supposedly filthy rich cousin living in near squalor, struck a chord with the world in the midst of global recession, paving the way for a wave of games that feature darker, more politically minded narratives. Unfortunately, no one managed to tackle these mature themes as compellingly as Rockstar had. That's completely true. I think that, in terms of storyline...
You can create the most intricate storyline ever, but you're still not going to stop people from just fucking around at strip clubs and killing people.
Yeah.
Exactly.
See, that's why I think it's smart.
That's pretty much what GTA is. I mean,
exactly.
Yeah, but
you have the game. The gameplay is supposed to be fun.
But what you're wasting.
Gotcha. Okay, so what I think was a good idea by Rockstar Games is, one, they're not doing multiplayer until 2 weeks after the game comes out. So
is that an actual fact?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, well if that's true, that's awesome because it gives them more time to
make it even better.
To let people say like, hey, there's a really awesome narrative here.
Or
so,
you could buy it 2 weeks after it comes out.
And as they said, like no one managed to tackle these themes as compellingly as Rockstar had. I think we've all played Red Dead Redemption, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Right now.
It was utterly amazing.
It was.
John Marston is probably one of the best video game characters ever made.
Oh wait, can I say something?
Sure.
John Marston's son is played by Brian D from VGHS. Look it up.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, well first off, go watch VGHS. It's fucking awesome. But that's awesome.
Okay.
So
fun fact.
And so after that, so unfortunately, no one managed to tackle these mature themes as compellingly as Rockstar had, and so the word gritty became synonymous with has dull color palette on the gaming websites for years. So then whenever anyone like Battlefield was like, we're doing it really realistic, dark and gritty, they were like, oh well, no wonder it has a dark color palette. So I mean, it's just like because I think more and more people want games to have. We want first-person shooters to have color. Mm-hmm. We want them to have, like, color. It would be really colorful. That's why Killzone looks amazing. It's like, blue and orange! Blue and orange! Shoot people! Blue and orange. So, Rockstar stated that Grand Theft Auto 5 is going to be exploring the theme of masculinity, which, considering the amount of games that place us in the shoes of a handsome, manly, ass-kicking protagonist, will perhaps be subversive enough that it inspires a change in the industry, wherein gamers aren't content with heroes of their AAA titles simply being walking pectoral muscles with grimaces smeared across their bearded faces.
Because, to be honest, most gamers are not that.
Yeah, but that's why it's a male power fantasy. That's why the games try to appeal to that. This is a legit podcast, you fuckers. Alright, I'm trying to do this professionally, and you guys fuckers are messing this shit up. That's it. We're not even uploading this now. I'm just gonna fucking finish this. Okay, so. Alright, considering the huge demand for games featuring did you just throw fucking command cube? You're gonna go get that. Go! Get that now!
This is going on the bleeper.
Yeah.
I was just sitting over here.
No,
Colin started laughing.
How long?
Matt saw Colin. I was like,
no.
How long? How long were you doing
okay, so you were reading something. Ben was right next to me. I'm just like this.
Give me the companion cube.
Okay.
that's still going
guys.
in. The nipple.
Yeah.
That thing's going in. But when you guys,
okay, guys,
when you say
guys,
complexion, I'm putting that in.
Guys,
I'm still editing this video.
Okay, guys, complexion, guys. All right.
All right,
complexion.
go.
Okay. Hey, okay, so now that we obviously have no idea what we're talking about GTA 5,
Alright, so, concerning the huge demand for games featuring greater characterization,
or
a
that.
void which is largely
Right.
being filled by indie developers in the likes of Gone Home, shit. And,
Alright.
Grand Theft Auto 5 might prove to be the game that gives big companies the kick up the arse that they need to get them to start.
You just said
start
fuckers. How can you not
arse
say
that they need to get them to starting great.
Can I just say something? How is it an indie game?
It's arse. That's a British word.
Can I say something though? How is it an indie game if there's indie game developers? Let's just be honest here. It's not.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Yeah, it's kind of contradictory of
Indie games would be suggested that it's 1 or 2 people, or maybe a group of 5. But if there
No,
are
there's indie game
developers,
developers.
Yeah, but doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose?
No, there's a difference. There's developers like Ubisoft. They have a big ass building and they're like working on this type of shit, like
But they're not
with a
indie.
huge, with like over 5,000 people working in a single building in Montreal. With indie developers, it's like a group of maybe like if you're lucky, like maybe 20 guys working on a game and like maybe a house.
Hey, Jick, what's your opinion on this?
Well, wait, I haven't finished. Okay, actually, let's finish it.
You've
So,
lost control of
Great GTA 5 might prove to be the game that gives companies the big kick up the ass that they
You
need to
can't
get them
put it
to
in
start
front of your
taking
face.
greater care with their characters.
Keep going.
You've lost
Keep
control.
going. You just don't know.
What is your thoughts on that? What do you think about them trying to put a more mature narrative?
I like it. I noticed that in the trailer that you can do more realistic things,
Like get on a submarine?
like
Or smoke-
go in
or
a
smoke-
submarine. Who
or-
doesn't go in a submarine?
Down to 20 leagues.
Go
20,000
scuba
leagues under
diving.
the sea.
You can
Apparently-
go play tennis. You can go ride bikes.
it's just
You
like
can
The Sims.
Do
Apparently-
whatever you want.
Apparently, you can also smoke marijuana.
Ooh,
Hey,
what?
why not?
Why not?
I mean,
It's like the dark version of The Sims.
Yeah.
Except you can't.
I like
have
that one of the
babies.
characters is basically.
As far as we know, you can't have babies though in this game now.
I like that one of the characters is based, and like they mentioned the whole thing.
2 out of 10, you can't have babies.
The theme is like masculinity. It's like I think we saw that in the trailer because like there was the one guy who was like he's in like a terrible relationship with his wife and family.
Yeah.
And he's like and it's like that whole and
That could easily be a Viagra commercial.
I can see that it's basically going to be
Viagra.
a
Check it out.
huge.
Sponsored.
I can see this is going to be like a huge situation where you have all this like family tension, but at the same time, he's like trying to pull a bunch of heists so he can have enough money to kind of like make his life.
So we can have enough
Better.
money.
But also, I heard that like many people think that kids will be influenced by the game and they will start doing
Well,
a lot of
again,
crap
like-
in the game.
Like other people have said before me, like a lot, it's up to you fucking parents. I'm sorry, but it's up to you what your kids play. If your kid
If you're
comes
letting
out
your
as an
if
asshole-
you're letting your 9-year-old play COD, you are doing something wrong.
Yeah, first of all, they're gonna be discriminated against by Xbox Live so much. Second of all, it'll just fuck them up. I'm sorry, people.
Just don't give them a mic. Just don't give them a mic.
That's all you have to do.
Just don't give them a mic. They will be so like broken. They'll end up on a machinima video.
Minnesota Burns, check it out. Subscribe.
Minnesota Burns will basically mentally rape your children.
Okay.
Be a responsible parent.
We just entered
Don't let your
the
child
theoretical
talk.
deep end. We just entered the theoretical
Wow,
deep
so
end. A stranger that
no.
we don't know will rape your children. You just entered
All
the
right,
deep
go
end.
ahead. Go on to number 2, man.
Number 2, a successful balance of plot and gameplay. Very few games exist that have attempted to offer both an engrossing plot and gameplay. Obviously, it would be no small feat for a developer just... Oh, you take the relaxation route. I like that. I respect that. Obviously, it would be no small feat for a developer to be just as skilled at weaving an intricate narrative as they are making an enjoyable game. But too far often do I find myself playing through a game that's just too busy trying to deliver a cinematic experience instead of just allowing me to enjoy myself. Even Grand Theft Auto 4 toned down the fun factor considerably from San Andreas, which you have over there.
Yes,
Saw
I
that.
do.
Yep.
Good for you.
Cool.
Being a responsible gamer.
You just give me off the table.
Okay, wunderbar. I need to stop saying that.
Yes, you do.
It's not, you're not even pronouncing it.
However, from what we've seen from Grand Theft Auto 5 so far, it will be giving us plenty of exciting things to do in its huge world, along with what I should imagine will be an accomplished story typical of the series. If that is to be the case, then I would bet my house on it that it will be. Then it will.
You'll bet your house on that GTA 5 will be good.
Then it will be hopefully show other developers that gameplay need be sacrificed for story and vice versa. A new console online behemoth is the third reason. Online console gaming is dominated almost exclusively by the likes of Call of Duty and FIFA, but considering that everyone and his or her mother is buying Grand Theft Auto 5, it's likely that Grand Theft Auto Online will soon make it one of the most played on Xbox Live and PlayStation Network. With Rockstar promising so many things to see and do in the online component of the game, I hope that it will become a regular fixture of everyone's online gaming sessions, and will remain well populated even as Call of Duty Ghosts, Battlefield 4, and etc. rear their head. If Grand Theft Auto Online lives up to what is expected of it, we should anticipate the mundane cycle of FPSs and sports games to be added to it in a big way.
What?
I'm not even going to watch this. I'm not going to watch this when this is posted. I'm sorry. I've become Total Biscuit. I'm so cynical right now about this whole thing. position, so you gotta move, and then.
Alright.
Ow. Should I stop recording?
No, just.
No, yeah, stop it and then.
Okay, yeah, stop it. Stop the recording. We're gonna have to edit all this out. Crap it.
It's not gonna be that hard.
Ew.
Bowling,
Ew.
bowling,
Ew.
bowling,
Ew.
bowling. Text message. Text message. Text message.
I run track.
I have no idea what I'm saying.
Jake's still keeping his composure somehow.
You just spit. Oh. Fuck off. All right.
Not now, no.
Alright, we're good.
Don't you
Just walk
dare
over.
do it.
Stop. Okay, good. He was tempting fate.
Okay, on one, we do the.
God, I'm eating the strips right now. Okay. My delightful, adorable companion cube.
Alright.
Seriously, how fucking awesome is Portal?
Okay, that should be the intro. Oh, fuck you.
So we're gonna do this last segment about GTA, and then we're gonna.
And then we're gonna finish it off with.
Okay, 3.
But wait. Are we gonna talk about Wolfenstein or?
I'm gonna say.
Also Wolfenstein.
I'll do an intro. I'll after we do all the stuff. After we promote your channel, I'm gonna be like, well, we have one more trailer for you, and I'll say some other stuff about that. So don't.
All right.
I can't
Don't you
we're
worry
recording.
about it.
Alright, man.
Now we go to
Alright.
the eating podcast where we just look at the camera and eat.
Everyone just look at the camera and make it really creepy.
Alright.
God damn it, I'm just fucking this up so hard. You're gonna edit this out, motherfucker.
Jake, is this even usable in your opinion?
I don't even know. To be honest, I don't even know.
Look, we'll address this in the video. God damn it, dude. Alright, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Okay, one.
We'll edit all this out.
Okay, on
3
3 we're starting. Okay.
Alright, when I
We're
put the
on
thing,
1.
when I put the
Well, I
thing up.
thought he was. It was being.
Alright, so
like-
guys.
Alright.
So
Okay, I can go
guys,
to the Zoom in.
all this. No. Stay here. So, alright, this is gonna be in a blooper reel. But when I put this up to my face, that's gonna be when this is the point where we're going to start our video officially.
Thank you for clarifying.
So wait. So what's your first? MGS is your first.
Is my first topic, and then which links to another topic that I just want to bring up for the sake of I want to know everyone's opinion on it.
Just really quickly,
Yes,
when is MGS?
you're solid. But that's not the actual topic. This is a topic that links to a discussion that I want to talk about. It refers to health
Shout out to
regeneration.
Syria.
It links to health regeneration versus net.
Government.
Wait, so are you gonna after you say that? Are you gonna say the next story about GTA 5, or I'm gonna say?
I'm
we don't
gonna
really
say
care about
yes.
that?
After this, you're gonna interrupt me and be like, okay, I think we should start with the trailer.
If anyone actually
and then we'll
sees
play the
this.
trailer.
All right.
All right,
Anyone
so
is out there. I'm being held against anyone.
oh, quiet.
Okay, on
So,
1. Okay.
how the fuck am I gonna do this? Okay. Because it needs to be the front upside heart. Otherwise, it's just gonna be weird, guys.
Sure.
Unless we're gonna stab him with a side of heart
What?
at the beginning of the thing, this isn't gonna
Okay.
happen. Alright, so, we're starting in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Don't be on your phone. Don't
No,
be
I
on your
want to
phone.
start like that. Settle down.
Okay, good. So we should all start in our poses. So you're doing that. You're just kind of being like this. Okay.
What's up, America?
And, yeah.
I'm gonna say America.
And I'm starting.
for
I'm
everything. I'm
starting
gonna
with
say
this.
America for everything.
Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So number 1 is, it has a mature narrative with deep characterization. Grand Theft Auto 4's tale of an immigrant moving to the U.S. in pursuit of that elusive American dream, only to find his supposedly filthy rich cousin living in near squalor, struck a chord with the world in the midst of global recession, paving the way for a wave of games that feature darker, more politically minded narratives. Unfortunately, no one managed to tackle these mature themes as compellingly as Rockstar had. That's completely true. I think that, in terms of storyline...
You can create the most intricate storyline ever, but you're still not going to stop people from just fucking around in strip clubs and killing
Yeah.
Exactly.
See, that's why I think it's smart.
That's pretty much what GTA is.
That-
I mean,
Exactly.
Yeah, but
you have the
but
game.
what-
The gameplay is supposed to be fun.
yeah.
but
What you're wasting.
What? Gotcha.
Right now.
Shut. Okay, so what I think was a good idea by Rockstar Games is, one, they're not doing multiplayer until 2 weeks after the game comes out. So they're
Is that an
forcing-
actual fact?
Yeah, it is.
Who
Okay, well if that's true, then awesome because
I
it gives
retract
more
my comment.
because it gives them more time to
Make it even
to,
better.
to let people say like, hey, there's a really awesome narrative here.
Or
So.
you could buy it 2 weeks after it comes out.
And as they said, like no one managed to tackle these themes as compellingly as Rockstar had. I think we've all played Red Dead Redemption, right?
Yes, I own it
Yeah.
right now.
It was utterly amazing.
It was.
John Marston is probably one of the best video game characters ever made.
Oh wait, can I say something?
Sure.
The guy, John Marston's son is played by Brian D from VGHS. Look it up.
No.
Mhm.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, well, first off, go watch VGHS. It's fucking awesome. But that's awesome.
Okay.
So.
Fun fact.
And so after that, so unfortunately no one managed to tackle these mature themes as compellingly as Rockstar had. And so the word gritty became synonymous with has dull color palette on the gaming websites for years. So then whenever anyone like Battlefield was like, we're doing it really realistic, dark and gritty, they were like, oh, well, no wonder it has a dark color palette. So, I mean, it's just like, because I think more and more people want games to have, we want first-person shooters to have color. We want them to have, like, color. It would be really colorful. That's why Killzone looks amazing. It's like, blue and orange, shoot people, blue and orange. So, Rockstar has stated that Grand Theft Auto 5 is going to be exploring the theme of masculinity, which, considering the amount of games that place us in the shoes of a handsome, manly, ass-kicking protagonist, will perhaps be subversive enough that it inspires a change in the industry, wherein gamers aren't content with heroes of their AAA titles simply being walking pectoral muscles with grimaces smeared across their bearded faces.
Because to be honest, most gamers are not that.
Yeah, but that's why it's a male power fantasy. That's why the games try to appeal to that. This is a legit podcast, you fuckers. Alright, I'm trying to do this professionally, and you guys fuckers are messing this shit up. That's it. We're not even uploading this now. I'm just gonna fucking finish this. Okay, so. Alright, considering the huge demand for games featuring did you just throw fucking vacuum? You're gonna go get that. Go! Get that now!
This is going on the bleeper.
Yeah.
I was just sitting over here.
No,
Colin started laughing.
How
and then
long?
Matt saw Colin. I was like,
no.
How long? How long
No,
were you
no,
doing
okay, so you were reading something. Ben was right next to me. I'm just like this.
Give me the companion cube.
Okay. Complexion,
that's still going
guys.
in. The nipple.
Yeah.
That thing's going in. But when you guys,
Okay, guys,
when you say
guys,
fuckers-
complexion.
I'm putting that in.
Guys,
I'm still editing this video.
Okay, guys, complexion, guys. All right. Keep
All
your
right,
complexion.
go.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna watch this. I can't, I'm not gonna watch this when this is posted. I'm sorry. I've become Total Biscuit. I'm so cynical right now about this whole thing. So, screw you. Well, guys, this is a failure. This is a freaking
amazing.
failure.
All right.
I don't want this uploaded.
Okay, Jay.
Trailer time.
Wait.
Transition.
So
Transition.
this is the ending of the podcast. Go watch. You have
No.
to promote your channel.
Not the
No,
end
we'll
of the
promote it
podcast.
after.
God damn it. Wolfenstein.
All right.
Guys, this is going up no matter what.
It's gonna be horrible.
This is gonna be amazing.
That's not cool. Yeah.
Games presents Spinny Circle.
They set the world on fire.
Is that a shaver?
Sure.
Sponsor.
Shut up. Dude, sweet M symbol right there, bro. Whatever. Oh no, don't penetrate me.
Don't penetrate England. That's not how you make bullets.
It's a new Volkswagen Beetle. Oh my god!
Is it actually?
No, it's.
Oh, shit's getting real.
Now they built a new world.
Is there a Wolfenstein 1?
Oh, it's Hellland 1000.
Armies of
Is it
steel,
like the same thing?
thunder,
What? It's like the same.
It's
thing.
Nazi occupied.
They're rewriting history. But they forgot about me.
Oh shit.
Did we stop recording? What the fuck?
No, it didn't.
No one told me to. Nobody told me.
Jake, how's it going for this so far? How do you think
I
this
just
is
want
going?
guys, can I just point out? I know it's recording.
You are?
Swear to
Guys,
God.
guys, I know